Hey everybody, today we're going to take a look at, honestly, the most difficult endgame puzzle I've ever seen. Both sides have a passed pawn, white's going up, black is going down. It's white's turn to move here and draw the game. So, you guys up for the challenge? Now, you might think this is a simple pawn race. You play pawn to d4, black is going to go to h5, and you're both queening at the same time, ending this in a draw. Well, you'd be wrong. I mean, come on, am I really going to show you a puzzle if that's it? Now, if you start with pawn to d4, black is not going to let you just push that pawn freely. Instead, they're going to play king to e6, going after your pawn. Your king is way too far away to defend your pawn, or to go after black's. So we see the problem is with the king's position. White's king is much further away, while black's king is positioned between both pawns. Seeing all this, you might be thinking king to d7 is the right move, trying to counterattack black's position and making a safe passage for your pawn. The problem with king to d7 is that it's blocking your own pawn's path. So after pawn to h5 by black, white needs to waste a move to clear the way, allowing black to promote and win the game. King to d8 has the same issue. So the only move left, and the first correct move, is king to c7. This tries to meet king to e6 with king to c6, maintaining a side opposition. Now, from here, white should respond according to whatever black plays next. If black doesn't play king to e6 and pushes his pawn, white is just going to do the same thing, and both sides would queen at the same time. If black goes to e6, as we said, we continue with king to c6, maintaining that opposition. Now, this puzzle is going to be way too simple if black goes to h5. We're going to continue our plan and move to d4, then pawn to h4, pawn to d5, and so on. Now the amazing resource that black has is king to e5. Even though this move doesn't really seem that special, if we play king to c5, maintaining the opposition, you're soon going to see why this move is so tricky for white to defend against. Here, black is going to play h5, white plays pawn to d4 check, and here comes the king to f6 move. First of all, by moving to f6 instead of e6, black avoids any possible checks. Second, black can arrive at the d8 square in just 2 moves, so white needs to be very careful about how to secure that promotion square. Because if white plays king to c6, this would be a terrible blunder and that ends up losing him the game. Wondering how? Well, let's take a look. Pawn to h4, d5, h3, and when black promotes, they promote with a check. This stops white from promoting and wins the game for black. Now, in the earlier example, when black's king was on e6, after we played pawn to d5, white would check black, winning a tempo. But in this new position with black's king on f6, white does not have that tempo anymore, so they need to find a way to handle this. The first move for white to draw the game is pawn to d5. Black is going to move to h4, and with that move, black essentially guarantees promotion. You notice how white's king won't enter the square on the next turn? d6, h3 by black. And now, pause the video and let me know in the comments what move you're going to play here, and be honest. Now, if you press play, and you said pawn to d7, unfortunately, that is not the right move. Black is going to play king to e7, and after king to c6, black is going to move to d8, blocking the promotion square and winning the game. Now, if you saw that threat and played king to c6, then congratulations, well, you lost the game again, because now you're on c6 and black promotes with a check. So the only drawing move for white is actually going to be king to b6. Moves to h2, d7, and if black plays king to e7, you secure the promotion square with king to c7. If black promotes, you promote. Now, that is a brilliant puzzle. Let me know in the comments if you were able to solve that one all the way till the end, and if you liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one.